Cross over to business news, where no more dairy product imports will be allowed into the country. Agriculture Cabinet Secretary Peter Munya says the country converted excess milk during last year's glut after successive long and short rains, stabilizing milk retail prices in the country.
Though milk production has declined by 50% this year due to disruption of the value chain, the government says milk reserves are sufficient to last the country until the long rain season. Agriculture Cabinet Secretary Peter Munya says no additional dairy products will be allowed into the country to protect local farmers from cheap imports.
So we are not going to import any milk. We will continue utilizing those stocks that we have until the production improves. So there is no importation.
In 2020, we were able to process 685 million liters, and our demand is about 800 million per year. So we had a deficit. However, we had a surplus that had been converted into powder milk, and we are reconstituting that milk.
These are the Dairy Industry Regulations 2021 officially came into force. Among others, the regulations will see the government come up with a formula that will determine milk farm gate prices to protect producers.
We will ensure a guaranteed minimum price on milk sales, which will ensure that the investment in the dairy farming gives favorable returns throughout the year.
The government will also draw a contract prototype that will guide agreements between farmers and processors. Automated milk dispensers, bars and parlors will also have to adhere to new safety standards, with businesses required to state their milk sources.
These laws, these regulations, I want to say that since it has gone through the test of time, that anybody trying to put it in the court of law to challenge these regulations will not have their way.
On the current food security status, Munya has declined the National Cereals and Produce Board request for a 4 billion shillings to mop up maize stock from farmers, saying the government will not purchase maize from farmers.
So if they are saying they were looking for 4 billion, I am not aware. I don't know where they're looking for it from, because it's not available. And they are not even allowed to participate in buying food for other purposes other than for trading.
Farmers have been asked to sell their maize to private millers. Benson Rioba reporting for Channel 1 Business.